Hello there, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and today I'm going to be doing your love reading for mid-June to mid-July. So we're going to take a look at your overall energy with the Oracle cards, and then we'll get some more details with the Tarot. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I really would appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. It really does help to get my message of love and light out to everyone. So let's get started. We're going to look first at your present energy in your love life. Okay, blessed. Wow, this is lovely energy. Whether you are in a relationship right now or not, you're just enjoying whatever is in your life right now. You know, if you're single, you're enjoying being single. And if you're in a relationship, you're feeling, blessed with that too. Like it's just a really perfect energy. Really nice. Okay, so since things are going well, let's see if you have what your obstacle is over the next month. Let's see what we have here. Chop wood. Okay, so chop wood means that it's an energy of having to do those routine things to keep things moving smoothly, right? So chopping wood is those routines that you have in your life that help to have your life run smoothly. So, that could be, spending some time every day cleaning your house, making your bed, meditating, exercising, eating healthy. It's those routine things that are just built into our daily life, and it's about making sure that you're continuing to do those things, because what we don't realize is that when we start giving up some of those habits that really keep us on the right track, and they're usually mundane, they're usually the things that we really don't want to do, but that they're good for you in the long run, right? And so for some reason, this is going to be an obstacle for you over the next month. So you might be, if you're in a new relationship, right? At times, you get into a new relationship and then everything is spontaneous and, lots of fun and all of that. But the problem is that suddenly you can push the habits to the side, right? You might not exercise as much, or you might stay up later, and occasionally that's fine, right? But over the next month, you might find that you're having more difficulty staying on track with those things. And it's also, we're kind of coming into the summer month, so it is a little bit more of, free flow, freestyle type of energy. If you're single, you just might be enjoying your life so much that it is the same thing. Maybe you're starting to date, or maybe you're just spending a lot of time with family and friends, or vacationing, traveling, because some of the restrictions are being lifted. And once again, you're letting the mundane habits of everyday life kind of go out the door. And so that we're going to take a look at that, about how that might affect your future. Okay, and in the future you have peace. So this is really nice. I mean, my goodness, Leo, you're starting off feeling blessed and you're ending in peace. So I think that somehow this month, with the chopped wood, you're going to, this is going to just kind of be a little bit of an obstacle for you. But I think if you really kind of, make a mental note that, yes, I am going to stick with my routines and everything, that you will have a lot of peace in the end. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify these energy cards with the Psychic Tarot, and then I'll clarify these with the Light Seers. So let's see what we have here. I'll talk you through this. On the bottom, we have Love Begins. Okay, this is really nice energy, really positive. Okay, with the Blessed, we have the Three of Swords, heartache and loss. So I feel like for some of you, you may have recently come out of a situation, a relationship, because this is a love reading, a love relationship. And so you still have some of this lingering pain, but I feel like you're in a good place because you're feeling blessed. Like maybe it's been a while since you broke up, and you're starting to understand why that person really was no longer needed in your life, right? Or if you're single, maybe, you may have felt a little bit, like, oh, I really wish I had somebody in my life. And suddenly, like, an opportunity has occurred that has helped you to understand, yeah, it's kind of nice I don't have a committed relationship right now because I have more free time to do my new hobby, or maybe you got a promotion at work or something like that. So this energy to me is indicating that you're feeling like grateful for the situation that happened in the past that may have felt, really hard at the time. But now you're seeing the blessing. You're seeing the silver lining in that event. So let's go ahead and clarify this Three of Swords. Let's see what we have here. And the blessed card is the number 22. So this is a master number. And the poised is 23. So that's a nice progression. Okay, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, and on the bottom, Six of Cups. Okay, so some of you may actually have somebody coming back from the past with the Six of Cups, and offering, an Ace of Cups, offering you reconciliation, an offer of love. Hey, let's get back together, that type of thing. And, there's been maybe some time since you separated. So you have done the healing. I really do feel like you're in this really good place, Leo. Like you're like, yeah, I'm doing well. And you're seeing clearly about this situation from the past and what the breakup or the separation really has helped you to do. So, it's kind of this energy of, it doesn't mean that you're actually, I don't see you actually maybe accepting this. We'll see what the future has. This offer of love from somebody, possibly from the past. Because I think you see the clarity and the blessing of that separation. And once again, I think that was a very difficult situation. I think it probably did happen a while ago, but you've healed from it and you're really kind of seeing the blessing, or the blessings that separation did bring into your life. A new job, may even move cities, you made new friends, maybe you started dating somebody new. You're really just seeing the blessings there. And even if you're single, I think you're kind of like, yeah, I'm really in a good place. And when this person comes around, to offer something, you're going to be like, hey, I'm doing really good by myself. The Nine of Pentacles is what we sometimes call the single lady card. It's you, gender doesn't matter, but it's you being in this really great independent ability to support yourself. You're emotionally, physically, in a really good place. Spiritually, you're just really, you could have even been in a codependent relationship, and now you're kind of like, hey, I'm good by myself. Like, if I attract somebody into my life, I'm still in this good place. And I think that that's part of this blessed feeling, is that you feel like this relationship in the past, by having it end, has helped you to build this independence, this internal independence. And just because you're independent doesn't mean that you can't also be with somebody, but you're not going to be dependent on them. And this has really changed, your whole belief system about love, about relationships, and you're kind of excited about what the future has to bring. Okay, so now let's take a look at this obstacle, because you have the Triumph card and you have the chopped wood. So, because it's your obstacle, it's almost like we're kind of reading these upside down. I feel like you might not be able to have everything in your life. Like, there's not time. I'm getting that sense that you feel like there's not enough time to do everything you really want to do. That you can't be, I feel like a lot of you really have maybe started a new career, moved to a new place, started new hobbies, really enjoying traveling and stuff, and you're kind of feeling like a relationship whether you're single or in a relationship right now, that having somebody else in your life is holding you back from having the time to do the things that you really want to do, that you really need to do for yourself. Because chopped wood is really kind of an energy of doing what you really need to do for yourself, to keep yourself grounded. And see, right now you are in this very, look at her, sitting there. She's just really serene, really calm, really peaceful. And is obviously taking really good care of herself, loving herself. And with this in your obstacle, I just feel like maybe some of you are feeling like you don't have the time to do the things that you need to do to keep yourself in this beautiful energy, right? And so let's see, we're going to clarify these. So right off the bat, we have the Queen of Pentacles dropping out to clarify this, obstacle. I think you feel like maybe a relationship or love in general is hindering you from being independent and doing the things that you really want to do. Magician, yeah. And Ace of Pentacles, wow, with the World on the bottom. Yeah, I feel like for some reason you're feeling like either the relationship that you're in right now is holding you back from doing some of the things that you need to do in order to keep yourself in a really good place, right? Or is preventing you from doing the things that you'd really like to do. Because with the Magician, it's a manifesting. You're wanting to manifest this independence, but I feel like, for some of you, you really do feel like love is holding you back from doing that. And that this person isn't, that you're dealing with, or love in general, just doesn't offer enough grounding for you. The Ace of Pentacles. So it's really kind of interesting. I think if, you're single, I think you're holding yourself back maybe from dating because you're concerned about this. But remember, this is your obstacle. And it doesn't mean that if you're in a relationship, you need to end the relationship because you've hit this little obstacle. Because we do have peace coming here in the future. And we do have emotional withdrawal. So this is like the Eight of Cups energy. So look at that energy of, there is kind of like peace. And Eight of Cups is kind of like an energy of walking away from something that we do love for something even more. It's not like a conflict card. It's walking away kind of in a very peaceful way. So let's take a look and clarify this Eight of Cups and peace, and see what we're going here. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you are kind of feeling like staying in a relationship that you're in is really preventing you from making the decisions, doing the things that you want to do. It's kind of leaving you, sad. And we do have a lot of pentacles here. Like, I feel like for some of you, it could be that you feel like love or romance prevents you from the career that you really want, or takes away from the time that you need in order to commit to building a business or working on your career, whatever that entails. Because Pentacles is about money. It can also be about tangible things. You might feel like you can't afford the things that you'd really like if you're in this relationship. I'm going to, let's use these and just kind of like, let's clarify and get some overall, okay, they're asking me to use these. Overall advice from the universe, because I feel like for some of you, you are considering ending a relationship or ending being in a relationship, like just staying single for a while. It's like really on your mind that there's something, I really feel like there's something you really want to do, whether that's start your own business or travel or acquire a new home or move to a new place. Like there's something that you really want to do, and you just feel like love in general, or being in a love relationship or working on a love relationship is going to hold you back from that. Yeah, 3 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay, so, Leo, there's lots of fire energy here, and you're a fire sign. But yes, there's some pain from the past that you possibly have not completely healed. Something maybe that you need to go back and look at about healing. And it could be, for some of you, I think maybe, and it could be you or it could be the person you're dealing with. So, change roles if you want to. But some type of resentment over a relationship, either this relationship or a relationship in the past, where you felt like the relationship held you back from doing what it is that you really wanted to do. And that is actually kind of coming into this relationship or into your love life right now. It's changed your belief system. Whatever happened in the past, it's kind of like you've ingrained in your belief system that, being in a love relationship holds you back from doing the things that you really want to do. And that's really not true, Leo. It's just that is the perception that I think you have right now about love. Like, I can't have love and everything else. It's almost like a fear of commitment. And once again, it could be you or it could be the person you're dealing with. And just, putting up all these boundaries, the 7 of Wands is, just you're trying to get over this pain, this disappointment. And it doesn't have to be like a heartbreak from a love relationship, but just some disappointment. Like, I think love got in the way of you being able to do something that you really wanted to do in the past. And now you're like, yeah, I'm not committing to love because it prevents me from doing what I really want to do. So let's go ahead and pull a couple of romance angel cards here. Let's see if we can get you some more advice. Let's see what we got here. Honeymoon, children. Okay, retreat. Reconciliation is on the bottom. Okay, I do feel like for some of you, this is possibly about taking a relationship to the next level as far as like getting married or committing to having children. Like maybe you are already married, or one of you in the relationship is ready to have children, and somebody in this relationship is saying, yeah, we bring kids into this, then I'm never going to get to travel the world, or I'm never going to be able to afford to start my own business, or whatever it is. I feel like for some of you, you are in a committed relationship or about to try to take your relationship to the next level, and somebody's having cold feet because they just feel like this commitment is going to hold them back from doing what they really want. And it's about retreating a little bit and just really kind of getting into that heart space. Here we go, right? Emotional withdrawal, like kind of really getting into that heart space about what is it you really want in the long term, and then possibly, coming together and compromising about what that means for you. If you're single, I think that it's the same thing. You kind of feel you may be getting pressure from family and friends about it's time for you to settle down and have children or whatever it is. And you're kind of like, yeah, but that is going to prevent me from doing whatever it is that you want to do. So just take a look at that. You do want to follow your heart. You do not have to follow the hearts of others. And they come from a good place. They want, good things for you. But it is about following your heart and doing what you really feel like is best for you. But also take a look at, are you doing it because of something that occurred in the past? Are you just, worried about committing to something and then feeling like you might have to give up things in your life but also like not looking at the peace and joy that perhaps children can bring into your life, right? Or being in a committed relationship can. Sure, you might not be able to travel as much, but the children will be with you for, like the rest of your life, and they'll bring you lots of joyful moments. So just taking a look at all of that. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Yeah, I feel like there is kind of a message from Spirit here about not overreacting to whatever is occurring, this obstacle. And once again, if it's the person you're dealing with that is kind of like rethinking the relationship or something, or having a fear to commit, it's not about just like bolting away. It's about having conversations about, this whole situation. So whether it's you that is, concerned about committing or taking something to the next level, or if it's the person you're dealing with, just, take your time with it. I don't see anything here, that's showing that you should be in this relationship. I think it's just this fear of, what am I going to sacrifice by being in this relationship? Okay, start. You must start from where you are. Examine your situation and take a chance. Well, there you go, right? And I think it is about, really looking at the good in this situation and not focusing on what am I sacrificing, but kind of coming back to what is the good. And then also, because you have this chopped wood, I really feel like over the next month, Leo, you really need to make sure that you are taking the time that you need to, stay grounded, stay in your heart space, meditate, and not let the ego run away with everything. Just really kind of staying in this peaceful energy and listening to your intuition about this situation. Okay, so we're going to do a love oracle card to finish this out. And there's the artwork. That's beautiful. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And I really feel like if you're in a relationship, the person that you're dealing with, there's like some new opportunity, because we did have this, we had the Ace of Pentacles here. Like there's some new offer coming in that's going to change your love relationship, or could possibly change it. And it's about taking a fresh perspective of that. And if it's somebody from the past coming back, right, is taking a fresh look at that too, about looking at new opportunities that come into your life and what they really can bring for you. Instead of constantly worrying about what am I going to lose. So, Leo, I'm going to leave it with that. This was a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing it for you. And I look forward to seeing you soon. So, much love and light to you in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.